大家好，这里是 NAI 500，我们现在在全球最大的矿业投资论坛。坐在我身边的是 Mr. Jim Gowans， 他来自 Trilogy Metals， 我们来跟他打个招呼。Hi, Mr. Gowans, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So, how do you find PDAC so far?
It's been busy. It's not as busy as previous years. I've seen pretty hectic, but I guess it's between the economy and all the coronavirus activity. I guess it's dropped a bit. Still pretty busy.
Right. So, do you want to start with introduce yourself and your company a little?
Yeah, I'm the interim CEO of Trilogy Metals, which is a very exciting development company with a couple of ore bodies up in northwest Alaska.
Thank you. So Trilogy has two main focus projects in Ambler District in Alaska. And can you summarize your progress in last year and what's your plan for the next year?
Yeah, we did some drilling. We're actually going into a feasibility study for the Arctic deposit. We have the two deposits. One's called the Arctic, and it's in a VMS belt on the north side of the valley, the Ambler area where we are, the Cobalt. And then we have the bornite deposit. The bornite deposit's it's a carbonate replacement deposit, and then the Arctic and other deposits are in the VMS belt. So we're in feasibility for the Arctic, and we'll be doing drilling over the next 2 years to get it up to proven reserves, and also doing some more work on the Arctic, or on the bornite, sorry.
Good. So let's talk about the partnership with South 32. Definitely a major milestone for the company. And can you describe a bit more about this JV?
Yes, we've formed a joint venture. Go back about 3 years ago, South 32 and Trilogy Metals signed an agreement where they could earn into a 50-50 partnership. They could delay their decision for up to 3 years, but in doing that, they had to pay. They had to put about $10 million a year into exploration. So they've done that. They've now made the decision to join, and we've set up Ambler Metals, which is a joint venture, which will be the company that's given the responsibility to develop the Arctic, bornite, and the other deposits in the area.
Thank you. So can you share with us more details of the infrastructure for the company with the state of Alaska?
Yeah, so the magic of Trilogy Metals is 2 points of magic. We have one, the consolidation of the whole mining area, virtually have all the historical prospects in that area and the 2 major deposits. And then the Alaska state government is funding, and they're developing and going through permitting process to bring a road from the Dalton Highway over into the Ambler District. That'll allow any of the deposits in that area to be able to move the concentrates out to Fairbanks, to the Alaska State Railroad, which is currently highly underutilized. And then we'll be able to take concentrates down and ship them out from Anchorage, which is an ice-free port, as opposed to going out to the west, which is still has 6 to 8 months of frozen in the ocean, so not good.
Other than South 32, is there any major shareholders in your company?
Yes, we have Electrum has about 21%, South 32 has about 12%, and then we have Paulson and South Capital have about call it 9 or 10% each, and then we have a couple of funds that also have about 9%, and then management has about 3.5%.
Thank you. So Trilogy has performed very well over the past few years. So would you say why would new investors consider investing in your company now?
I think the ideal time is to invest right now because we've got South 32 coming in, so we have lots of the joint venture has $145 million in capital to be able to spend over the next several years on drilling the deposits, feasibility study, doing some engineering, and doing the permitting for the Arctic deposit. And we know that by the start of May, we'll likely have the record decision for the road, which basically we need the road to be able to get any of our concentrates out. So it's going to be very exciting in the next couple of months.
Wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Jim Gowans. That's all my questions today.
You're very welcome.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.